Playing the best premium games is a good way to get a guarantee of the best game offline or even online. So we need to buy it to get the best games in many kinds of games genre. But in this video, you will find the RPG games genres only. Please help this video to get 200 likes to support this channel growth faster. Thanks! Top 10 best premium games for Android iOS. Best game online, offline, premium games RPG mobile. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Astris. This new premium RPG game is way too good for mobile. Seriously, I feel like it has a potential to play in Steam or even on console quality. Everything is done perfectly. The music is super amazing with so many relaxing background music that blend perfectly with the landscape that's full of amazing green land and beauty of the oceans. The character's design appearance really gets my attention. It's totally top tier. No wonder the game size is pretty high because they put so much detail on it. The voiceover is absolutely on point on each hero will describe of how their characteristics are. Okay, let's jump in the combat mechanism. This is a turn-based game, but we need to learn a lot of features and action. The game lets the player block or counter the enemy's attack when we successfully hit the button just before the enemy land the attack. We can make a great combo between the hero and switch them up to anticipate the attack. I would rate 10 to 10 for the gameplay. Astris is a new brand as the best premium games for Android iOS in the RPG genre. Potion Permit. The game's name already told us about the game's storyline. We will become a chemist. They all prefer to believe the doctor than the chemist's jobs. Even some of the villagers don't want to talk to us because of this profession. So we need to get the permission and proof if they are wrong. The game's prologue is really good. It will push us to enjoy the storyline and knowing every conversation. Potion Permit is the best premium game open world we can play offline. The pixel art graphic has become one of the best pixel games on mobile. The features it has are really amazing. We can research for a potion, fishing, giving something into a specific girl to increase her lovely matter. Such a joyful gameplay, isn't it? The combat mechanism of Potion Permit is we can switch the weapon and every weapon will have a variety of the damage range. Actually, our weapon is the same as the tools that we use for getting the materials, like an axe, hammer, and cycle. This is a must-play game premium on mobile if you are loving the pixel art games. Trials of Mana RPG. This is one of the best remakes that Square Enix do. If you want to know the original version of Trials of Mana, then you can search on YouTube by typing the game's name at the SNES word. Then, I'm pretty sure you will feel so amazing by the remake. Square Enix is the developer who's create the best premium games for mobile, and this game is one of the best Mana series in that we need to play 100%. The gameplay is we will be able to freely explore the world by selecting a different main characters to start the journey with. Along the journey, we will recruit more partners which will join on our side and we will fight together then. The music background of Trials of Mana is truly magnificent. I highly recommend you to put your headphones on. Anyway, the combat mechanism is super smooth and has a great mechanism. We can roll to blink using a basic attack or the heavy damage one. The great combination combo to unleash. The game's price is quite high, but I guarantee you will love the game's gameplay as well as the graphic as the best premium games for Android iOS. Infinity Souls. Action RPG Infinity Souls. If you love to play an action RPG game with a hardcore gameplay, then this game is the best option for you. Seriously, it has so many strong bosses that we will face. Actually, we have a huge gap between our strength and also the boss's strength. His health points is much more than us. The power, acceleration, defense, everything is beyond of our strength. So we need to learn how to avoid their attacks by anticipating their next action by tapping the dodge button, because it will help us a lot in surviving. I would guarantee the developer gets inspiration from a Dark Souls. Some of the boss's movement seems pretty similar, and how the dark fantasy themes show us. Not many players know this best premium game exists in the Play Store. That's why the game's total downloader is only 500. I would suggest this game to play because it has so much potential to enjoy. 9 Nights. 9 Nights, one of the best premium games for Android iOS with an action RPG game hack and slash we have on mobile. We will start playing as a ninja that needs to do an assassination. We will fight against so many ninjas with a different fighting style by using a variety of the weapons like long range kunai, bow, sword. After I played the game for several hours, I will admit this offline premium games is one of the hardest action games I tried. The obstacle level is really crazy. I need to die multiple times to understand the obstacle patterns, even when we are just facing the common enemy. Their power is quite strong and decrease our HP a lot. Can you imagine how it will be when we are facing the boss? Yes, it's really a tough battle. We really need to anticipate every enemy's attack, even if their action pattern is unpredictable. The 9 Nights game's price is pretty cheap actually, but we have a lot of great experience of the best offline premium games for mobile. Titan Quest. Titan Quest. This is a ported game that successfully gave a player a new experience of classic role-playing games. The game is taking place in a medieval era. I love how the village looks pretty alive with so many NPC are walking around randomly. The music is very simple but connected into a medieval vibes. This game is pretty easy to get the new items just by looting the items after we kill the common monster. Our characters can switch into a different weapon like a sword, axe, javelin, and bow. Every monster seems pretty aggressive. They all will approach us when we are in the close distance between our hero and the monster. Mostly, the monster will come in a massive number, so their damage will increase multiple times. Be wise on fighting one by one to save our health point bars. The camera point of view is only a top-down perspective, so we cannot rotate it, but it's pretty good for us to get a wider vision. Titan Quest Mobile is the best premium games RPG open world for Android iOS. Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley. This is one of the most downloaded premium games on mobile. It's been downloaded over 1 million players. That achievement is really insane. In fact, this game is only made by one person, which is an indie games developer. The big developer should learn by this game. How can one person put a huge effort making an adorable premium game and no one is regretting playing it? The gameplay of Stardew Valley is we will play survival RPG games. We must build up the garden and crops and sell it to get in-game gold, buying new stuff or any kinds of new items in store to expand our business. Always try to interact with the townsfolk to get a great reputation and know each other's storyline. We also need to face the monster and slash them all by our sword. Get into the dungeon to face a different and stronger monster to collect a specific items. Try to kill your time by fishing and visit someone's festival. Seems very fun, right? The best premium games Android iOS. Battle Chasers Night War. Battle Chasers Night War. This game is absolutely amazing. I really love how the developer tries to make a classic turn-based game with a storyline mode. Even the game has a less visual in gameplay, but I really appreciate the combat visual looks. We'll play in 3 heroes on our team and fight against the monster that we can find while we are exploring the open world area. But make sure to always build up and strengthen your hero by equipping the best one. Along the journey, we are able to visit the village and buy some items, equipment there. There is a NPC that is able to get the information if we are losing and don't know where we should go. Even this game is a premium game, but we also can purchase it by Play Pass to become a member on Play Store and playing this RPG online. Battle Chaser Night War is the best premium games for mobile. Pascal's Vigor. Pascal's Vigor. I know everyone knows solo games. This is a very popular game that have so many fanatic fans are playing it. That's the reason why many games developers are inspired by it and how the player is looking for soul-like games. In premium games, I will admit if Pascal's Wager is the best one, and I really recommend everyone to play it right now. The game has a dark fantasy theme, the music background, the enemy, and even the ambience is totally dark fantasy in a single adventure gameplay. We really need to open up our eyes to look at the path because sometimes it's pretty difficult to find it because it is located in a hidden area. The combat mechanism seems pretty realistic. It's not fast and not pretty dynamic, so this is a great thing for us to avoid, and dodging the enemy's attack becomes easier. The characters are changeable. It will be unlocked after we reach a certain mission. Best premium games RPG for mobile. Monster Hunter Stories. Monster Hunter Stories. This is one of the best Monster Hunter games on mobile in premium games. The ambience is really good, especially when I arrive at the village. It's pretty satisfying to see the panorama of the mountains and cliff from the village view. The game is full of open world base. We can explore the dungeon, and also the green landscape is full of the monster. The combat mechanism is a turn-based. We can pick 3 different attack types of power, speed, and technique. Every time we make an opposite attack, then it will determine the winning combat, just like a rock, paper, and scissors games. Actually, we are not alone in exploring the world. We will come with a pet who has a huge damage and can be changed and upgrade their power to build up your best pet. In a certain mission, we will get a special cutscenes movie with a great visual. We can play the demo version or the full version as the best premium games Android iOS. Heroes and Castle 2. Bonus: Heroes and Castle 2. This is a combination of action hack and slash game and also strategy tower defense game. So the gameplay is we will be able to explore the mini area of the village, but then we should get into the portal to start the combat. The combat mechanism is we should defend our castle from the skeleton army. They all will come in a massive number from different directions, but don't worry because we can summon some allies that will help fight them back, but within a lower damage dealing, so we must move faster to slay them all by ourselves because our power is way bigger than our allies. These all are the best premium games for Android iOS. Hopefully this video will help you find the games you would like to play before you decide to buy it. Thanks for watching, see you next time.